one of the things that Eric's going to try and stress now is, and what I try and do, give me one of those sticks for here, is that when you load up, no, don't do that, is to try and stay inside this wall. So that when you get outside that wall, you've lost all your, this is what's bracing you. In other words, if you're right-handed, who's left-handed? Oh, just flip it around. But the point is that if you, once your weight, I'm not sure if everybody can see that, but once my knee gets outside my right foot, I've lost everything. And the only thing I can do is do a bad thing, which is to sway back. So frequently, I don't know if you ever do it that well.
Yeah, put a wedge in there.
Under my foot. Yep. I used to practice hitting balls with a ball on the outside of my right foot to make sure that I was aware that I wasn't going outside. The other thing, as far as this overswinging, is that women sometimes want to have a longer swing to get distance, and most of the time, going back doesn't. You don't hit a ball a long way by going back farther. Or to overswing.
You make a 3/4 or driver swing and still.
3/4 means that instead of having the club back here on plane,
parallel to the ground,
which is what we used to always teach, is it's going to be something shorter. Tiger Woods is actually hitting a lot of his shots with this much of a backswing. And I'm going to guess a lot of you are probably way down here, which I don't know if Eric can. I know there's no way I could get there. I know that she can. But the point is that if you maintain your angles, and when we talk about angles, it's going to be wrist angles, and it's going to be talking about wrist cock. Do you ever teach this? Making them this? I mean, this is the only way the wrist should move, rather than like this.
Rather than this way, correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
But maintaining all the angles before, and I promise not to talk about angles, but maintaining, let's say, the coil, so that once you get outside, you've lost any ability to hit the ball well. Show us a 3/4.
Yeah. So like Michael was saying, when he was talking about the swaying back, he was talking about the backswing, of course. So when you make your backswing, you sway outside, all of a sudden you've lost all of your ability to push towards the ball and hit it with distance and power. Usually if you can see people swaying, they're going to be hitting the ball, and it's not going to get very airborne, and it's definitely not going to go very far. So that's one of the big things that I focus on with my backswing, is maintaining, I almost think of like a quiet lower body, where I'm just turning with my upper body. Easier said than done sometimes.
You'll feel a lot of pressure in your right knee. If you have bad knees, sometimes that's difficult. But if you keep your right knee, the old days they used to have some guys used to kick in their right knee as a pre-swing thought, meaning that they do that so that they know that they're going to coil into this. I don't know, so you can see that, so that you don't go outside.
Right, so short backswing.
Wasn't that short?
I tried to keep it short. How was it?
No, you still took it.
Pretty long.
Yeah, you still took it back.
You want to hit a bad shot?
Oh, I'm good at that, yeah.
You want to hit a swaying shot?
Which way do you want it?
Sway back. In other words, sway here and then slide. A lot of times what we call it is a sway and a slide.
Sway and a slide, all right.
Sway and a slide.
We're going to ask you to get a driver, a 7-iron, and a wedge, and come out here on the station and start hitting balls.